Warner Brothers is for commentary purposes. Please understand and thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe!
From the first time you taste your freedom, you hold on and you don't let it go. Reliving nature clings to life so dear. Sometimes in love, sometimes in fear. We're all here and we're not alone. We need each other like a sister and a brother. And as long as you are free, just as long as you are free, Willy, my heart has a home. Just as long as you are free, Willy, my heart has a home.
Hi everyone! Princess Lifeline here, and welcome back to my channel.
Gotcha! Mika!
Call me Coco. I am the mermaid princess of the South Pacific Ocean.
My name is Karen. I am the mermaid princess of the Antarctic Ocean. My name is Noelle, and I am the mermaid princess of the Arctic Ocean. I am the pretty Agari who fights for love and for courage. I am Sailor Jupiter. I'll fill you with regret. It'll leave you numb. My name is Sarasa. I am E.T.'s sister. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm Roka, and I am Sarasa's sister-in-law.
My name is Kisasoma. The animal is the zodiac that symbolizes
Call me Hirosoma. The animal that symbolizes the zodiac is the sheep, and that is me.
a fine pleasure to meet you. My name is Kokuko. My name is Amakina-mori. I can transform into Amulet Heart, Amulet Spade, Amulet Clover, Amulet Diamond, Amulet Angel, Amulet Devil, and Amulet Fortune. Hello, my name is Lydia. I can transform into Iris Heart.
My name is Bert. I can transform into Green Heart. I am Mika Robin, a treasure hunter. Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Kaylee.
I am Ochako Urata.
Let's go! Hey! Nice to meet you!
Call me Nejire Haro.
I am Mika Tendo. Pleasure to meet you. What's up, a black star? I'm the moment.
I am the head of the Maruri family. Rika Ururi.
I am Kanami Chidori. It's a pleasure.
My name is Tetsuya. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi there, I'm Machi. Nice to meet you. I am called Rola. Be grateful, I'm not giving you any punishment.
I am Lapicel. Pleased to meet you.
You can call me Sister Nana.
Nice to meet you. My name is Snow White. Pleasure to meet you.
About us, I'm Nagisa 1. And I'm Nagisa 2. My name is Hikaru Shido. I represent the element of fire.
My name is Fuhochi, and I represent the element of wind.
I'm Umi Ryuzaki, and I represent the element of water.
Hi, I'm Happy. I'm an exceed from Italia, and a member of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Good day, I'm Carla. I am an expert as well. And we are also in the Fairy Tale Guild.
Hey there, I'm Wendy Marvel. I'm the Sky Dragon Slayer.
My name is Maria Humble. I'm the only son of Fairy Tale's mage, Nakao Kondo. And I'm a mage of the Fairy Tale Guild.
I'm Hannah Kosho. I am the mermaid princess of the South Atlantic Ocean.
Glad to meet you. I'm Rina Toy, and I am the princess of the North Atlantic Ocean.
Hiya, I'm Manatsu. It's a pleasure. Hi, I'm Aaron. Nice to meet you. Call me Tony Sumotori. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I'm the head of one.
I am Java. Anna! I'm down!
Hey, I'm Julia. Pleasure to meet you.
with me! I am called Alpha Flight. It is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm the commander. I am sorry. Don't upset me. Papa Sakura here. Nice to meet you. I'm Celeste. Nice to meet you. I am Pleased to make your acquaintance. And I am Jasmine, leader of the All Might City Gym. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Reiki Nishimura, a sophomore going for my BS. My mineralogy club meets next door. So hi there, neighbor. You heard that? Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Hey there, I'm Sakura from yesterday. Hi everyone, here's your homegirl, baby.
With the pulsating power of a driving disco rhythm, who's the queen of the boogie beat? I tribute summon Diane Ito, the boogie master.
Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly. Hi everyone, it's Kimberly. Hi, I'm Jasmine, a cheerleader. Hi, I'm Princess Tachikawa. And I'm Coraline.
So let's get the show on the road. Last time we talked about Animaniacs, the original series, and now we're going to talk about the sixth show after Animaniacs, Free Willy. Released in 1994 on ABC and ran until 1995. Free Willy was the first show not to air on Kids WB, but on a network owned by the Walt Disney Company. So, we're here to talk about if the show is good or not. There is no history lesson. We apologize. So now then, let's have a look at the show based on the movie. This is Free Willy. First things first, let's take a look at the founder of Nelvana, Patrick Lobert. Patrick Lobert is one of the founders of the Canadian animation studio Nelvana Limited, along with Clive H. Smith and Michael Hirsch. He has produced and executive produced much of the company's most memorable fare. So at the beginning of his career, he published the Great Canadian Comic Books in 1971. It was focusing on the early days of local comic lore with his partner Hirsch. With Don Haig, he scripted and directed 125 Rooms of Comfort, another live-action project, 3 years later in 1974. He also produced the first season of Inspector Gadget for Geek Entertainment with show creator Gene Chaplin. It was the first season animated and co-produced by Nelvana, Gargoyles, The Goliath Chronicles for Disney and Buena Vista, the adventure game Toonstruck, and the American thriller for Malice, and worked as a storyboard artist and story writer for Nelvana's first feature-length film, Rock and Rule, an executive story producer for the third Care Bears feature film, The Care Bears Adventures in Wonderland, and also he created a live-action TV series for Nelvana, The Edison Twins, and T&T, starring Mr. T, who was popular at the time. And he wrote scripts for the company's first two animated specials, A Cosmic Christmas and The Devil and Daniel Mouse, as well as writing scripts for Badmar the Movie. Lobert and his colleagues won an Emmy Award in 1990 for the TV series Beetlejuice. That was a great accomplishment for him. Thank you, Nejire. Now let's get on to the plot. The following takes place after the events of the movie. And it says here that Jesse has been adopted by his foster parents, the Greenwoods, and they moved from Seattle to the Pacific Coast, and he's given a job at the Missy Island Oceanic Reserve, a wildlife rescue and research institute where Randolph, his Native American mentor from the movie, now works. So in the first episode, Jesse discovers that he has the ability to talk to animals and understand their speech, like Fluttershy. Randolph, a hideout people, explains that he is a truth talker. And this revelation allows for Willy and other sea creatures featured in this show to have full personalities and more prominent roles in the key plot events. So Jesse and Randolph work for Dr. Noggle, the head biologist, and Marlene, a research assistant, who are studying Einstein, a dolphin, and Lucille, a seal, teaching them behavioral communication with normal humans. The main villain of the series, in his similar personality to Captain Ahab, is a cyborg called the Machine, who held Willy responsible for the loss of an arm and part of his face. And it was initially implied that Willy had bitten him off, but a flashback revealed that his submarine was destroyed upon encountering Willy, hurling him into another ship's screw propeller, and his appearance recalls Lactus of the Borg and Eric from Phantom of the Opera.
When not using his new machine to create environmental havoc, he dons a mask and glove, perhaps a nod to the contributions of Michael Jackson to the films, for disguise, and continues to run an oil company under his former identity, Rockland Stone. Early in the series, the machine jettisons his ship skipper, a nervous fellow by the name of Captain Fry, revealing he created, a la Frankenstein, 4 green, slippery, shiny, synthetic henchmen called the amphinoids from inanimate toxic waste. They mainly function as comic relief, oddly reluctant to carry out instructions to pollute and destroy the environment, preferring to slouch around and entertain themselves, and often making costly and catastrophic errors for the machine. Throughout the series, Jesse is constantly fighting plots and schemes hatched by the machine to destroy Willy, such as releasing deadly parasitism and creating genetic engineering giant squid predatory to orca, and to despoil the ecosystem, such as wanton spilling of garbage, toxic waste, and oil into the sea. Similar to the Pokemon episode Tentacle and Tentacruel, when a mixture of soy and vinegar was spread over the area and the plan initially backfired. Meanwhile, he attempts to influence the ostensibility of business magnate Mr. Stone to adopt environmentally friendly industrial practices through his publicist, P.R. Frickley. Let's go over the characters of the series, such as the 2 protagonists and the antagonist himself. Willy, the killer whale, is the main animal protagonist of the series, and he actually does his best to protect his close human companion Jesse from any danger. Jesse, a 12-year-old boy who was abandoned by his mother when he was a child, but adopted by his foster parents, the Green Ones, and they have moved from Seattle to the Pacific Coast. And last but not least, we have the Machine, aka Rockland Stone, who held Willy responsible for the loss of an arm and part of his face. Nicely done. Now let's go over the setting. The first season centers mostly around Willy and Jesse's adventures at Misty Island Oceanic Reserve. Well, towards the end of the first season. Rockland Stone is the machine who faces them trying to wipe out the salmon streams in Misty Island's inland rivers milestones. In the last episode of the first season, Ghost Ship, Jesse and Willy come across a half-sunken ship and has to do something with the machine's past and the Stone Corporation. Frustrated in figuring out if Rockland Stone is the villain and that he and Willy have been fighting against, Jesse unmasks the machine before the public, in which his Stone identity is running for senator, and escapes a close encounter for him while trying to find evidence. And the next day of the senator election, Jesse and Willy go and gather videotape evidence of the ship, which is full of war material, and the machine tries to get rid of the ship with the use of explosions. In the end, Stone loses the election thanks to Jesse's videotape showing what the ship was carrying, which was shown to the public through media coverage, and Jesse and Willy celebrate his defeat afterwards. But at the start of the second season, the Arctic with eco-activist Ben Shore was introduced, and they discover an untouched paradise island with various helpful benefits, and are greeted by Arctos, a bear who claims Jesse is the protector of the island with other talking animals. Unfortunately, the machine follows and attempts to industrialize the island, destroying its natural beauty and benefit to the ecosystem. Then heroically demolishes the passageway to the island after Jesse and Willy escape, thwarting the machine, but injuring and trapping himself. However, the healing effects of the island restore Ben's health and he lives happily in his environmental utopia, having given Jesse a carved eagle necklace as a keepsake to carry on his work. In the second to last episode of the season, Jesse, Willy, and the Echo Ranger meet up with Marlene's former teacher, the budding chemist Dr. Elliot, who has created a special formula called oil solidification to stop the future oil spills. The machine hears about this new formula and has plans in mind, He kidnaps Dr. Elliot and causes a massive, intentional oil spill to suffocate Willy and other sea life. And he impersonates Dr. Elliot using a different disguise and influences the public in giving a $1 million donation to island cleanup efforts. Jesse and Willy were able to see through disguise, rescue Dr. Elliot, and prevent fraudulent donation and stop the oil with the formula. It's about time we get on to the spoilers.
Ah, spoiler alert!
Upon returning to Misty Island, Jesse and Willy become entwined in a Christmas-time plot to use a biodegradable jet ski, assumed to be a gift from his parents, Glenn the nanny, but actually from Stone, for the release of the deadly red tide to thrive in for the unseasonably warm water, implied to be an effect of climate change. Unchecked, the microorganism would simultaneously destroy Willy, the ecosystem, and Jesse's reputation. When the machine is defeated by teamwork and a sudden cold spell saving everybody's good cheer, the Effanoids make themselves into a distorted Christmas tree and actually sing along with the townspeople to their master's chagrin. So, it appears that the Eco Rangers return home in time to celebrate Christmas, and Jesse also made sure that the jet ski was working, and as he was trying it out, he finds out it was actually from the machine, who filled the watercraft with a sample of a red tide from Florida, which starts spewing the microbes into Misty Island's unseasonably warm waters, causing a red tide. And luckily, the heroes actually thwarted the machine's plan, thus ending the series. Overall, it was a good series, but it ran on ABC and none of us were born yet. Well, it came out on Bailey's time. So we give Free Willy a 3.5 out of 5, and for Gabe, the show by Nelvana and Warner Brothers deserves a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching! Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What do you think? If you appreciate it, please be sure to super smash that like button, and be sure to follow my social media platforms in the description below, and Team Lifelight's fan-up channels. Please be sure to leave a comment below, and please give us your open-minded thoughts, because we here at Team Lifelight's fan-ups do not condone harassment, violence, or trolls allowed, or otherwise, Ren Hoek from Comedy Central's The Ren and Stimpy Show will haunt you down till the ends of the Shadow Realm. Please be sure to subscribe to our videos and click the notification bell. You'll never miss a video the second it goes live on YouTube and Google. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!